is in place. NBC's Dan Abrams now in downtown New York, as we say, way downtown, and he's going to bring us up to date on what is going on. Dan?
Well, hi there, Tom. The rescue effort continues here. There are really three things they're doing back there behind me. Number one, most important, is the rescue effort, trying to find more people who are still alive in the rubble. Number two is a recovery effort, and that is finding the bodies and beginning the process of removing them. And number three is the beginning of the investigative process, and that is trying to find those black boxes, trying to find any evidence. But for many New Yorkers around here, all of that area, meaning the immediate area, the block or two right around the World Trade Center, is blocked off. But many people walking in the blocks just beyond that, in the blocks certainly impacted by this bombing. I took a walk around some of those blocks. Let's take a look. We're here in a block about a quarter mile from the World Trade Center. You can see that the buildings here are all intact. The pillars are still there. The windows all in place. But literally, if you move down the block, you can see some cars that have been moved here. And you can see the amount of soot and dirt on that car from the scene. This really hasn't been moved since it happened. But even more jarring, I think, is this scene right here. Look at these two cars placed on top of one another. I think when you think about the impact that these planes must have had, it's hard to visualize it, because everything melted. But here, at least you have some remnants. You have literally an engine that is melded together with other parts of the car. Moving over, you've got another car they moved here. It looks like it's been through a war. You can see the papers, all the burned out papers from the building. You see the soot and the dirt, and it just shows you how devastating this blast was. Look across the street there. You've got a Con Ed truck that, you know, some of the Con Ed people now looking at, examining, trying to figure out which truck that actually was. But that truck too, in terrible shape. So while many of the items, the steel was literally melted, and it's not just charred cars on this street. You can see behind me this enormous piece of machinery that they are bringing in to help in the cleanup effort. There's a whole row of rescue vehicles behind it as well. Almost a surreal type of machinery being brought in here to try and help in the cleanup effort. Dan Abrams, NBC. So Tom, you can see everywhere you walk around this neighborhood, there are either ambulances or cleanup gear, police, everywhere around here, and certainly just that alone just makes you feel the impact of everything that is continuing to happen around us. Tom?
Thanks very much, Dan Abrams. Somebody who was there yesterday